I think that Josh likes Sophie.
If you want us, the women, why you keep me? Because I'm stupid, trash, idiot, dog. Go away. I'm looking for single guy. Any single guys here?
Hello, my Panda Pals, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to cover what happened on The Last Resort, Season 2, Episode 3. So you know what that means. Buckle it up. Let's go for a ride. We are back at breakfast time. Now, if you forgot, Sophie and Rob are ignoring each other, Gino and Jasmine are ignoring each other, and Ari and Benny are ignoring each other. Which does explain why Benny, Gino, and Rob are all sitting at the same table, and I guess Florian just dropped in to sit with them for solidarity.
Thank you.
Is this alcohol?
I hope so.
Jasmine comes in after talking to her side piece, Matt, and she tells us that if it was not for Matt knowing exactly how to calm her down, she would have definitely been on her way home.
June and I had a very bad fight this morning, but Matt is right. There is so much history to give up this soon.
Back at the Sad Boys Club, Benny talks about his job as a stuntman, and he shows off some of his sweet moves.
Oh my gosh!
Julia looks over and she's like, ooh, that looks hella fun. I want to try. So Benny takes her, gets her into position, and then no, it looks like Benny's about to eat some ass, but I swear, they're about to do something pretty cool.
Just your hand. And then this. Okay, wait, 1, 2, 3.
Everyone applauds, they are super impressed. Everyone except for Ari, obviously. She's definitely a little bit bitter that Benny is being physical with another woman and he is looking like he is having a great time doing it. She tells the other girls that Benny is just being an attention whore and instead of goofing off, he should really be focusing on repairing their relationship, and a good way to do that would be to say hello to his wife.
We're supposed to be here working on our marriage, but he's just not willing to take anything seriously.
Julia is riding on a dopamine high, so she starts screaming at the top of her lungs about going to a club with everybody.
Let's go to club! Guys, let's go to club! You want everybody going to club!
Now, Brandon over here hates that idea. He's like, I don't know why Julia wants to go to a bar when we really should be spending this time together trying to fix our marriage.
Julia's more focused on having fun than what we actually came here for, which is to work on our issues.
Back at the Sad Boys Club, Gino tells them about the fight that he had with Jasmine that morning because he won't sleep with her. Gino is like, I can't sleep with someone if I do not feel connected to them.
Jasmine's accusing me I'm a porn addict, which I'm not. Do you think that's right?
No.
Florian is like, poor baby Gino, if only he had the balls to put his woman in her place. Then Gino looks at Rob and Benny and he's like, we are all dudes who are stuck in marriages with women who cannot understand that they are the problem.
The women are acting like they're the victims, and we are the problem.
Now at the kiddie table, Sophie's like, yo, Julia, remember that time that you said someone here hates me? Who is it?
Behind first person.
Natalie? She made some very rude comments.
What did she say?
So apparently, Natalie cannot keep Sophie's name out of her mouth, and she has been talking a ton of shit. Like, Sophie is an attention whore, she is flirting with every single guy at this resort, and she's got a big plastic ass.
She told me you have a plastic ass. That's true?
No. Why is she talking about my body?
Now, I find it very hard to believe that her ass is God-given, but if it is, God really did me dirty when he was making me. Sophie is like, I don't know why she hates me. All I did was talk to Josh once in a while.
And he messaged you first. Well, he did that.
That's what I'm saying, don't blame me.
Sophie tells us that the conversations started out friendly, but after a while, Josh started to get more and more flirty, but she never once reciprocated. And she says even if Natalie knew about those conversations and she had a problem with them, then she really needs to direct her anger at Josh and not her.
And she definitely shouldn't be talking rubbish about me behind my back. Like, what she's doing is like, it's giving insecure and it's giving mean girl energy.
At the older people table, Stacy asks Natalie if she does a lot of modeling work for Josh, and Natalie is like, you would think that, but no, he is pretty useless when it comes to my career.
Do you do a lot of modeling for Josh?
I would love to, but for some reason, he doesn't help me with anything.
What?
Josh jumps in to defend himself, and he's like, whoa, 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 I put her in front of a ton of agents. It is not my fault that she is not good enough for them.
But I can't make the agent sign
When
her.
did you put? I never met any agent. It's bull.
Sophie's over here and she's like, ooh, they're fighting. Let's listen in and judge them. Natalie continues and she's like, why did I move to the other side of the country for a man with a ton of connections who isn't going to use them?
Why would I move from Florida? For a guy who has connection and he doesn't let me connect?
Maybe because you love him? Josh is like, whoa, I never told you to move here. And Natalie is like, yes, you did. And Josh is like, bitch, I can pull out the facts if you really want me to.
So therapy's gonna help, right? I mean, are you guys happy? Like in any other way?
Back at the kiddie table, Sophie dishes how last night in the van, Natalie told Rob that Sophie was not good enough for him. And Ari's like, ooh, girlie would have been dead if she said that to Benny about me.
This morning, she grabbed Rob's arm and was like, "Ooh, your tattoos are so hot." Right in front of me. And I was like, are you kidding me right now?
She took the high road last night, but that was no fun. So now she's like, listen, if girlie wants to play games, I can play games.
If you want to play games, I will play games back. Do something same. Do something same.
She is like, Natalie is just taking out all of her insecurities on me, and honestly, it's kind of time that she learned who she's messing with.
She wants to like flirt with my husband to make me jealous or make Josh jealous. If she wants to play childish games, I'm very good at being childish and petty when I want to be.
Do you want to be that way all the time? Because Josh turns around to the kiddie table and he's like, good morning, everybody. Let's do a cheers. And he gives Sophie a smile and Sophie's like, oh yeah, this is gonna be real easy.
Rob and I are doing a little better since yesterday. Now we're actually excited to just go out and have a good time together.
She tells him about how Natalie has been dragging her name through the mud, saying a whole bunch of trash, like she's got a plastic booty, and Rob does not super seem to care. Or maybe he cares, but he doesn't really match her energy. Like, you know how sometimes you just want to talk with your partner and you want your partner to be like, oh my God, she did what? What a bitch, you know? But Rob is just kind of standing there being like, okay. And that's not really that fun.
Natalie does not have a right to talk about Sophie's ass.
I always know I can come to him. Our beef is like squashed instantly and he'll listen to me, so I appreciate that.
Sophie reveals her outfit and god damn, please tell me that that body is not God-given. Like, please tell me that that is the work of science, because then I can feel a little bit better that I'm just too broke to look that fucking good.
Okay. Ta-da.
Damn.
That wasn't genuine damn.
I can literally hear his pants getting tighter. Everyone vans up, and it honestly hurts my heart how painfully obvious it is that Josh does not like Natalie. Stacy over here is hella excited.
Try to get the party started? Hell yeah.
Stace, calm down, please calm down.
And she tells Florian that she's gonna be keeping a very close eye on him, so he better behave himself and keep his little pecker in his pants. Gino tries his best to tell Jasmine that she looks pretty, but it is a swing and a miss.
Those are beautiful earrings. Oh my gosh.
Are you serious? Who compliments someone's earrings?
Honestly, girlie, at this point, I feel like you should be positively reinforcing the fact that he said anything nice in your general direction. Julia came out wearing a robe, and Brandon says that she had to wear it because her outfit is so skimpy that she needs the robe to help her keep warm.
Julia's always complaining that I need to be more sociable and outgoing, but the outfit Julia's wearing, it's ridiculous.
As an introverted homebody, I used to have a friend who was very extroverted, but she was very condescending about it. So for me on the weekends, I loved sitting on my computer, playing WoW, raiding with my friends from work. And she didn't understand how that could be fun because I'm not going out mingling and socializing. And so she would always tell me that I needed to live my life and be more fun. While I do understand that it is important to step out of my comfort zone, like, you could have encouraged me to do that without being such a bitch. Ari turns and looks at Benny, and she's waiting for her turn to receive a compliment.
You want to say something to me?
You know, I like kites.
They get to the bar and Julia does a grand reveal of her outfit, and I mean, yes, it is skimpy, but I don't know, it's not any more scandalous than what some of the other girls are wearing. Jasmine dances with Binny and Ari is not super pleased. Now, she says that she's not jealous of the other girls dancing with him because she knows it's just for fun. She's upset because Binny is giving everyone else so much attention and he's completely icing her out.
Good girl! Oh my God!
Ari cannot take it anymore, so she goes to the bathroom to cry. Girlie, I need you to give him his social media passwords. Like, if that is genuinely the only reason he came here, then you need to give it to him and let him exit completely out of your life. Josh finally interacts with Natalie so that he can tell her that he's actually leaving her alone at the resort for the next few days so that he can be with his family. He says that he feels bad, but I don't buy it.
Natalie will be alone. And, you know, she's not made any friends here yet, so I am a little worried about that.
He's like, I wanted to tell you now so that you aren't surprised, as if telling her the night before he leaves is a huge heads up.
I understand that he has to go to see his son. Josh should have told me before we even got here.
And there aren't many times that I agree with Natalie, thank God. But this time, I agree with Natalie. Julia chugs her drink, climbs up on the bar top, and she starts a go-go dancing.
Look, Jasmine! Look at her.
Brandon is not thrilled that his wife is sticking her ass up on a bar top, and he puts on his stern daddy voice and he makes her stop.
I'm not joking. Seriously, you see your
Julia is like, chill, I'm just having fun. And Brandon is like, you know, there are a ton of ways to have fun that do not include letting these strangers have intimate knowledge of your ass hairs. And Julia is just like, boo, you suck.
You don't have fun, you just sit and stay in the bar.
I can have fun without showing my penis to people.
Y'all need to stop yucking each other's yum. I honestly don't know what compels Brandon to want to have children with someone who is so incompatible with him.
I want to be married to somebody who's ready to be a mom, not a stripper.
Then you married the wrong chick, dude! Julia is like, it is so unfair that Brandon is judging me for not being mom material, especially because I don't want to be a mom. Rob tries to console Brandon and he's like, she can have her fun, but she's wearing a skimpy outfit for all of these strangers, but she won't wear anything sexy for me?
I want her to like dress up sexy and wear lingerie and something like that. She doesn't even do that.
Then he's like, I wish Julia would start focusing on more important things like giving me a baby. Jasmine is dancing with Binny. She sees Ari's stink face run into the bathroom, and she's like, okay, Binny, we should probably go check on her, cause she might be mad that I was grinding all up on your little Binny.
I'm not buying Ari's She locked herself because she is having a tantrum.
It's weird to me that Jasmine is like, I'm really concerned about Ari, and then in the same breath is like, Ari is throwing a tantrum like a giant baby, goo goo gaga. Ari is definitely deep in her feels because she is not responding to them despite them knocking, calling her name, and even trying to lockpick their way in.
I cannot believe Ari not responding like, girl, how old are you, excuse me?
Even production steps in to try and get a response just to make sure the girl ain't dead in there.
We know you're there, Ari. Ari, if you don't talk, we don't know how we can help you.
Josh heads up to the bar alone and Sophie goes up to talk to him to try and make Natalie jealous.
Like, he's all by himself. Okay, I'm gonna go talk to Josh.
She strikes up conversation, and Josh is definitely being careful because he can probably feel Natalie's eyeballs searing a hole into the back of his head. Natalie is like, why is this bitch talking to my man?
What would you do in this situation? She's half naked. I mean, she doesn't even have underwear.
Natalie starts to get hella insecure, and she pushes up her tatas as if having bigger boobalas can cover up all of her crazy. They can't. Jasmine is like, girlie, stop blaming Sophie, this is on Josh. And then she decides to tell Natalie about Josh sliding into Sophie's DMs.
I think that Josh likes Sophie.
He likes Sophie.
And Natalie is like, oh my gosh, that bitch is trying to steal my man. And Jasmine is like, no, so close. She's not stealing your man is choosing to flirt with a woman who is not you.
Who did he invite to Vegas?
Who did he invite to Vegas?
He was inviting Sophie to Las Vegas.
Natalie tries to act like she doesn't care, and she's like, ew, he invited her? That giant pile of trash? Again, calling Sophie ugly does not make you any prettier. Then this girl sees red, and she loses her goddamn mind.
I'm looking for single guy. Any single guys here?
Natalie!
This entire segment was so fucking cringy. The secondhand embarrassment that I felt was unreal.
Who is single? My boyfriend is going to Vegas with a new hooker or whatever she is.
Jasmine is able to wrangle Natalie, and Josh looks at Sophie and he's like, well, guess I gotta go get yelled at now. And Sophie's like, yup, have fun with that. And remember, you chose her, and you keep choosing her. Josh goes up to Natalie and she's like, why are you even wasting your time talking to what's-her-face?
What is her name? I don't even know this naked girl name just because.
Oh, okay. Sophie decides to come over and Natalie goes off. She's like, you are married. How are you here half naked all over my man?
Hooker. Normal woman would never do it.
Natalie.
Shame on you. You're married.
Oh my.
How can you do
Natalie.
this?
Damn, girl, the inside of your mind must be a crazy place. Josh is like, calm down. I just asked her if she's ever been to Vegas and she said no.
You didn't invite her to Vegas. Okay. You need to calm down, okay?
So Natalie storms off and Jasmine is like, I love Sophie's dress. She's hot. Natalie goes back so that she can stand right outside the door of the bar, and she looks back in, probably hoping to see Josh getting ready to chase after her. He's not. Josh is inside and he calls Rob over and he's like, listen, bro, did I get flirty? Sure, but I didn't do anything with her. So I guess everyone is all good because they all do a cheers.
The invitation to Vegas with Sophie was strictly on a friendship level.
He goes on to say that a bunch of their mutual friends were going, so he asked her if she wanted to come. And he did not invite Natalie because she's a crazy jealous person.
Why did I not invite Natalie when there are other pretty girls around? She gets very upset.
I don't know how this girl handles trying to be an actress/model because every casting call, cattle call that she goes to is gonna be a bunch of pretty women. And like 90% of them are probably better than her at their craft.
I think everybody's starting to understand why I'm at this resort.
Ari did actually end up sneaking outside to get some air and some space, and she did some exercises to calm down, and she heads back inside to drag Benny outside so that she can talk to him.
Ari she just thinking only about negative stuff.
She tells him that they're here for therapy and to try and fix their marriage, and it is not fair that he is always ignoring her.
Yeah, I'm upset.
You're upset about what?
He takes the password, everything. I don't know for you, it's nothing. Just for me, like, it's hard.
Then Ari tells him that she really wants to try to make this work. So she tells him she's going to give him his passwords.
I'm going to give you your password and you'll be happy. I just want one thing from you.
Okay.
I want you to actually try.
Josh finally goes out to speak to Natalie, and she's like, why did you not take me to Vegas? And Josh is like, I never actually went to Vegas with her. And Natalie is like, why are you even speaking with her? And Josh is like, we're friends. And Natalie is like, if you want to stick it in other women, then why are we even together?
Why you keep me? Because I'm honest and devotion idiot, the stupid, trash, idiot, dog, go away. This?
Natalie spirals again, and she's like, I deserve better. I would never do what you did to me.
I would never around. I would never come naked to random dude and open my legs.
Girl, nobody in that room has done that. What are you even talking about right now? She keeps on going and going and going, and she's like, I choose my partners because I love them.
I choose men for love.
Okay.
Not Vegas was a trash.
Do you even know how many men I have to turn down saying that I have a boyfriend? A lot, okay? And then this girl proceeds to absolutely lose her mind.
Invite me to Vegas right now.
You need to calm down.
No, invite me to Vegas. You invite hookers to Vegas.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Don't love Josh, but wow, I cannot stand Natalie right now. 38 is way too old to be throwing a freaking temper tantrum like this. Natalie pouts and then she stomps back inside. Sophie and Rob are inside having the time of their life laughing because they all definitely heard Natalie screaming at the top of her lungs for Josh to invite her to Las Vegas. Natalie then decides to make the wrong decision again, and she goes up to Sophie to punish her for being an attractive woman.
Yeah.
I'm so glad. Oh.
Jasmine is speechless, which is definitely a rare occurrence. And then she goes outside to talk to Natalie, and Natalie decides to make another wrong decision.
Fix it. You started, you fix it.
Natalie storms off and Jasmine chases after her, and she is like, do not fucking mess with me.
You're crazy, but don't mess up with me, Natalie. Don't play these games with me.
Jasmine is like, I did not start anything, okay? I am not to blame for anything. This is all on you.
It's not my fault that you are with a dude that doesn't give a about you. You think that you're better, you're not.
I understand that everyone is here because their partners do not care about them enough, but I am so glad that Jasmine said this because Natalie needed to hear it. I mean, I don't know if she's going to listen to it, but someone had to say it.
You are gonna apologize right now, Natalie. You wanna meet with crazy? I'm crazy.
At this point, a bunch of the cast is outside trying to get Jasmine to calm down and come back inside, which she does eventually do, but not before she continues to slap Natalie in the face with her words.
You're acting like the brat and bitch you are. That's why you are alone with no man can deal with it.
And I know that Natalie is putting on a I don't give a shit what you say face, but you know that that girl is crumbling inside. And that, my Panda Pals, is all I have for you today. I hope you liked the video, and if you are not subscribed yet, go ahead, click that subscribe button, give this video a big thumbs up, and let me know down in the comments below what you thought of the absolute craziness that happened in this episode. Oh my god, Natalie literally lost her marbles tonight. That was wild. When she demanded that Josh take her to Vegas multiple times, like, oh my god, the girl is crazy, but I need her to know that, like, I need her to experience shame and to, like, want to maintain some of her dignity. Like, I need her to have the slightest desire to do that. Anyway, I hope to see you for the next one, and as always, thanks for not letting me ride this train wreck alone. Bye!